Hey everybody, it's Matthew back with another episode of Watty's channel, and tonight it's going to be the premiere episode of, well, I can't curse, so we'll call it Stuff the Idiot Husband Says. It's not so much what the idiot husband says as much as what the idiot husband does, but so I kind of figured this is something I was kind of tossing in my head, for weeks now, something that really interested me. I thought about maybe an anthology type series, maybe 3 stories at least per video. With the amount of idiotic things I say and do, some things just out of sheer stupidity, other things might be something where I'm actually trying to be very loving, very romantic, and it does not come out that way whatsoever. God bless my soul. So I thought about doing stuff my wife says, which is absolute gold, but I think just to be on the safe side, I'm going to start off by kind of knocking on myself a little bit before I start getting into those type of videos. So this is a new series I think I'd like to start doing maybe on a weekly basis. I mean, if these videos get a lot of love, obviously I'll post more consistently, but I'm thinking Thursdays would be a great day to upload these type of videos, kind of have like a set day for each video, kind of like watching, TV, watching like Law and Order on Wednesdays or something, I don't know. So today's story, and again, if I make these stories, I could probably do 45-minute videos on a daily basis if I wanted to. I mean, they're just so abundant, but today's story in particular, it's something that probably wasn't my fault, but, I'm the husband, so I'm sure I did something wrong. One day I took my wife to the dentist. She was getting teeth cleaned, something else, I don't know, some kind of checkup, I guess. Going to the dentist, not exactly important to the story itself, but, right afterwards, I asked her, hey, you hungry? You want to go out to eat? Sure thing. Hey, let's go grab some lunch. Awesome. Get in the car, start driving down the highway. In the distance, we see a restaurant, Hooters. I've never been to Hooters before. To be honest, going to a Hooters with my wife, especially for the very first time, I really wasn't interested in that. I wasn't looking forward to, what was going to be said or where my eyes were going to be going. So, yeah, I wasn't having it. Definitely was not interested in going to that restaurant. But for whatever reason, my wife was absolutely obsessed with going there. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let's go. Let's get some chicken wings or something. I don't know. So we sit down, and, a few moments later, waitress comes up. My wife orders. She's standing about this close to me. Asks me, what can I get you? I know what she's doing. I ain't doing it. I am not doing it. So I look up at my wife across from me. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. I look down. I look back at her. I swear to God, she's throwing knives at me from her eyeballs. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen. So with the waitress standing right here, I know she just wants me to kind of like look up at her so I can give her my order. Guys, that was not going to happen. It was very rude of me, but I placed my order. Luckily, my eyes stayed within these parameters the entire time. So we get our food. My wife and I were sitting down for lunch, 25 minutes, 35 minutes, however long we're there. And I almost made it the entire time safe and sound. Right at the end, before we're getting ready to leave, I just had to get myself a to-go plate, and I had to look up and check. By me asking for the check, I had to look up and look at the waitress. Let's just say After this instance, I spent the next 3 weeks sleeping on the couch. Now, that's not the worst part of the story, at least in my opinion. It's not. No, the worst thing for me was around day 14 or day 15. I realized I'm on the couch, but we have a great big giant queen size bed in one of the spare bedrooms. What am I thinking? But, I've been sleeping on a couch for the last 2 weeks. Uncomfortable, comfortable, whatever. Got the cats climbing on me, little beasts. Whatever, I just stayed on the couch for the next 2 weeks, but guys, I almost made it through an entire lunch at Hooters without staring at the darn waitress not one single time, and just asking for the check at the end got me. Recommendation, or the best advice I can offer: you want to take your wife to a strip club, don't be taking your wife to a restaurant where it's got beautiful women in very revealing clothing. And my wife is a beautiful woman. I've been asking her to work at Hooters for years. Of course, I'm kind of biased because I do want that extra paycheck, which, dual income is awesome. But mostly, I just want to see her in that outfit. She would just absolutely kill it. So, I do have, personal feelings for wanting her to get that job. But, alright guys, this ain't going to be no 20-30 minute video or anything. I could probably sit here and give you several different stories in each video, but I want to try and keep these as low as possible. So I am going to end the video here, guys. And if anybody has any questions or need to bust my chops, all in good fun, all in good humor, definitely go for it. This isn't about having thick skin or anything. I make these videos because, you want to be roasted, kind of, like I said, in a good mannered way. So guys, today is Thursday, May 12th. I'll probably upload this video sometime next Thursday, maybe. We'll see. Alright guys, have a good night.